YouTube. Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on the analysis playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're gonna talk about how the Warriors was fumbling and stumbling in this game, but they found a way to get the win. 110 to 105. Steph really put on a show in this one. They go to 37 and 42 and 22 and 18 at home. The Kings go to 21 and 59 and 7 and 33 on the road. Golden State leads the season series against them 2-1, but they do play again on the 10th, which is 3 days from now. Well, when this video come out, it'll be 4 days, but actually it'll be 2 days. Other than that, Golden State Warriors lost the first quarter 26-25, but they did win the second quarter 41-27. And you thought it would probably be over because it's the Kings and they got Steph, so they should be able to run away with it. Kings made it a fight and they ended up winning it. They won the third quarter 28-19, but they did lose the fourth quarter 25-24 to lose the game only by 5. A loss is a loss, so it doesn't matter anyway. But at the end of the day, they competed and they grew a little bit when it comes to development. Precious Achiuwa, 34 minutes, 13 points for him. He had 6 rebounds. He went 6 of 14 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 block, no personal fouls, 2 offensive rebounds, and a +3 in plus minus. Good finishing, good understanding where to be at on the court, playing with effort is all you can really want him to do, especially at this point of the career, at this point of the season. Other than that, Renaud played 26 minutes. He had 17 points. He went 7 of 14 from the field. Did a similar thing to what Precious did. Try to hit some threes. Try to get in the paint. Try to score. Get to the free throw line. Make your free throws. Rebound. Try to crash the glass if you can. Finish with 7 boards. That was a good amount. Most in the starting lineup. He had 2 offensive boards out of that. He had 1 assist, 2 turnovers, no personal fouls, and was a -4. And plus minus, Daquan Plowden, 26 minutes, 11 points. He went 4 of 7 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3. The wide open threes was there. He didn't take too many, but he also didn't take a little bit of them. But he ended up making half. That's good. Also was able to make another shot and miss another shot from 2. He had 1 rebound, 1 assist, no turnovers, and a block. 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a -12. And plus minus, and you look at the Kings. At the end of the day, they had a guy named Devin Carter on the team that got the start tonight, which you should be happy about. But he was the only starter to not score in double figures. He finished with 6, but he shot it efficient. He went 3 of 5 from the field, really picked his spots, really did a good job of moving the basketball. He had 5 assists. He also went 0 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, and a steal, 3 personal foul, and a -7 and plus minus. Neat Clifford. He was trying to cut, he was trying to drive, he was trying to shoot. Didn't really work out too well for him in this one. He went 4 of 14 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He played 36 minutes. That ended up being the most on the team. He had 12 points. He had 6 rebounds. He had 2 assists. He had 2 turnovers, 2 steals. And he also had 2 offensive rebounds and played and finished the game with 4 personal fouls. It was a 0 and plus minus. And you look at Doug McDermott, 29 minutes, 16 points. He went 5 of 13 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He got a layup to finish. The rest was perimeter shots. That's what he wants to do. It worked for what they needed him for tonight, and he stuck to what he's good at. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal in the block, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a -4. And plus minus, Dylan Cardwell, 26 minutes, 8 points. He went 4 of 4 from the field, just did a good job of getting deep in the paint and just trying to finish as best as he can, and it worked since he made every shot. He did have the most rebounds on the team, which was 9. He had 2 assists, no turnovers. He also had 3 blocks. The 3 blocks ended up being the most on the team. He had 5 offensive rebounds, and he did foul out in this game, which is something you definitely don't want to do in any game, but he didn't play a lot of minutes. He probably could even play more in this one, but it didn't work out that way. It was a +1 and plus minus. Malik Monk, 11 minutes, 4 points. He went 2 of 3 from the field. He missed his only 3. That was the only shot that he missed. He ended up having 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, and a steal. He also had 1 personal foul and was a -2. And plus minus, Killian Hayes, 32 minutes, ended up being the most off the bench. He had 18 points. He went 6 of 13 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Really good scoring from him, especially on the perimeter. That's something that you want to see him continue to work at. You know, he can get contact, he can get to the rim. Is he going to finish? Is he going to score? Well, he did today. He also set some guys up, but it came with some turnovers. Finished with 4 assists, 3 turnovers. He also had 4 rebounds and 4 steals. 4 steals was game high for him on the Kings. They're giving him a chance. They're giving him opportunity. They're liking what they've been seeing from him throughout the time he's been with them, but he also has some really brutal games offensively too. But it's good to see him still have some good ones also. We'll see how his career continues to go. 3 personal fouls and a 0 and plus minus. And then you look at the Golden State Warriors. Draymond Green, 27 minutes, 1 point. He ended up missing all of his shots, which was threes. Besides going 1 and 2 from the free throw line, that's how he got it. He really didn't care about scoring a lot in this game. He was really just moving the ball, trying to find his teammates that was moving as well. And it worked. He had 7 assists. It did come with 3 turnovers. He did have 6 boards, one still in the block. You know he's known for defense. He's going to try to get you if he can. He had 3 personal fouls and was a 0 and plus minus. Leon's played 21 minutes. He got to start. He ended up getting 2 points because he made one of his shots that was around the basket. Then he finished 1 of 5 from the field. They have a lot of guys that miss some good looks or just hesitate too much. He did have 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, and 2 blocks. 3 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and was a minus 15 and plus minus. DeAnthony Melton, 29 minutes. He had 21 points. That was game high for them. And he needed to have that type of performance for them to stay in the lead and be able to win this one. He went 7 of 12 from the field, 4 of 6 from three, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. The wide open 3 point shooting is something that you want him to do consistently, and he did it tonight. And then of course you want him to hit the mid range or attack the basket, depending on what the defense kind of forces him to do or try to make him do. He did have 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Everybody on the team was really doing a good job of moving the ball in the starting lineup. He had 1 turnover and a steal. 1 offensive rebound, no personal foul, was a -1 and plus minus. Pat Spencer, 41 minutes. That ended up being the most on the team. He had 14 points. He went 5 of 16 from the field, 3 of 8 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. I mean, the shot selection was good. Just the results wasn't there for him. Wide open three after wide open three. And then, of course, he tried to hit the in-between game. Didn't really work out the way that he wanted to, but you still have to like the fact that he was attempting to attack and he was being a threat out there, so they had to respect him a little bit. He had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal. 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a -5 and plus minus. Brendan Podziemski, he was hesitating a little bit too, which is kind of weird because he's been one of their best offensive players since he's been there. He gave him 20, so it ain't like he had a bad game. He also went 5 of 11 from the field, 4 of 6 from three, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. So he was able to get near the basket. He was able to get some contact. He was able to hit some perimeter shots. That's what he tries to do every game, and he's a guard, so it makes sense. 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal. 2 personal fouls and a +8 and plus minus. Umir, he didn't do anything, although his name is on the lineup. And then you look at Charles Bassey, 27 minutes, 14 points. He went 7 of 12 from the field, 12 boards, so a double-double. And then you look at no turnovers. He had 2 steals, 2 blocks. Really brought a lot of physicality, really brought a lot of strength to them. And he had a really good game, and they needed every single point that he gave them. 4 offensive rebounds helped too. 2 personal fouls, +9 and plus minus. Wardell, Stephen Curry, 25 minutes, 17 points. He was getting and 1 threes. That's how good he was shooting from three. Missed some tough ones too. Settled sometimes because he was the one with courage to be able to take the shots, and sometimes that come with good ones and bad ones and forced ones. And then he shot 5 of 12 from the field. He had 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, and a steal. He also had 1 offensive board, no personal foul, was a +6 and plus minus. Seth helped his brother out by joining the team and giving him some quality minutes in this one and helped him get another win. 16 minutes, 9 points. He went 2 of 4 from the field. They all was threes that he made, but he also finished 2 of 3 from the three-point line and missed a two-pointer. Then he went 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 1 assist, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, was a +16 and plus minus. Gary Payton II, 25 minutes, 12 points. He went 5 of 7 from the field. He missed his only 3. He went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 3 assists. The 3 assists ended up being the most off the bench. He had 2 turnovers and 3 steals. The 3 steals ended up being the most off the bench. You know he's going to try to get in the paint, get some quick finishes around the basket. He's going to take the wide open three if you give it to him. And of course, he's going to keep the ball moving and try to score in transition if he creates it for himself with a steal or somebody gives it to him in transition. He had 3 offensive boards, which is all hustle and effort. And then he had no personal fouls. It was a +7 and plus minus. 82 field goals for the Warriors. They shot 45%. 87 for the Kings. They shot 47%. 38 3-pointers taken by the Warriors. They shot 45. They helped them get back in the game and win it. And then 31 3-pointers taken by the Kings. They shot 35%. And then you look at the 79% that the Warriors shot from the free throw line. It was a really good thing to see because they took 24 of them while the Kings shot 71%, but they only shot 17 of them. 41 rebounds for the Kings, 39 for the Warriors, 27 assists for the Warriors, 22 for the Kings, 17 turnovers for the Warriors, 14 for the Kings, 10 steals for the Warriors, 9 for the Kings, 5 blocks for the Warriors, 6 for the Kings. Both teams had 13 offensive rebounds, 26 defensive, 28 for the Kings, and then 15 personal fouls for the Warriors, 21 for the Kings. And this was a game where the Kings really made it hard for the Warriors to win because they kept playing and banging and turning and knocking and rocking, grabbing every board that they can grab, finishing strong, getting to the free throw line, and just moving the ball real well and cutting. And the Warriors was able to slow it down a little bit. They was able to make some tough ones and make some rush ones. And next thing you know, everything just started working out for them and going their way. And they did just enough to be able to create enough separation before the game was over to get the win. I mean, the Kings, this was a tough loss because they was playing real well and they had good leads and they just could not hold on to them. They just could not play consistent enough to be able to pull out the win against this Warriors team. But the Warriors ain't complaining. They wanted to win. They got it. It is what it is. Got to move on to the next one. And this should be a game where the Warriors say, we need y'all to continue to believe in yourselves. We need y'all to play the same way when Steph was out. He's just going to come in and give us a boost. He's going to move the ball a little bit. He's going to be a better scorer. He's going to bail us out from time to time. But we need y'all to still believe in yourselves. And we need y'all to continue to play the style of basketball that y'all showed that y'all can play. I know they wasn't winning, but it still showed you that they can do things on their own. And Steph can't just be holding the ball and just trying to do everything for him over and over again. We need y'all to play y'all part. We need y'all to play y'all role. We need y'all to do what y'all supposed to do when y'all on the court and not just stand around and hope Steph bail you out over and over again or Draymond. That's something that should be common sense. I've seen it throughout this game where guys don't even know if they want to score when they get the ball or even pass sometimes. That's just not good flow. That just helps you be stagnant. That just helps everything just clutter up. And if that does happen, that's a stop or another ball movement that can lead to absolutely nowhere or a shot clock violation or just a terrible possession when you had an open look the whole time. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share the notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.